everyone, and welcome back to Tea Time Crochet. Today we're going to be working on the ruled lattice stitch. So this is what it looks like. It's really kind of neat looking, and it's really simple to do. It's just a three row repeat. So I thought I would just go ahead and share it with you today. I will warn you that today is really hot, so I did have to turn on the air, and I'm hoping that the noise isn't too bad, but what can you do? It's really hot today, so if it is a little noisy, please bear with me. Hopefully it will be cool enough next time where I won't have to turn it on. But for today it's on, and hopefully it's not too loud. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the tutorial now. Okay, so I'm just going to be working with some scrap yarn today and a 5.5mm crochet hook, but depending on what you're going to use this stitch for, you would go by whatever yarn and hook size that you're going to need for that project. But since we're just doing a sample piece of the stitch pattern, this is what I'm going to use. So for this pattern, it's going to be a multiple of 4 plus 1, and that added 1 is just for the base chain. So we're going to start off with a slip knot, and we're going to chain 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we're going to single crochet our way back. So we're going to single crochet in we're going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook. And then just put one single crochet in every stitch, and I am working in the back loop because it creates a nicer edge. I hope that the air conditioner is not too loud, but it is super hot today. But I needed to get this tutorial done, and I didn't have a chance any other time this week. And then here's my last one. So that's what you should have so far. So we're going to chain 1 and turn. Now this is where my specific pattern changes from the normal pattern. Normally you would chain 3 and then move on, but I chain 1 and I go directly into my double crochet. So we're going to put 1 double crochet into that stitch, oops, and then we're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. We're going to skip 1, so we're going to skip the next stitch, and in the next stitch we're going to put a single crochet. And then we are going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to skip the next 3, so 1, 2, and 3, and in that 4th one we're going to single crochet. We're going to chain 7 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're going to skip 3 again. So 1, 2, and 3, and in that fourth one, we're going to single crochet. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then in this last stitch, we're going to put a double crochet. So this is what you should have so far. So for the next row, we are going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to put a single crochet into that first stitch. And then we are going to chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to jump over here to our chain 7s, and we are going to chain or single crochet into the fourth chain from that section. So So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you want to make sure you go through under both loops. And we're just going to single crochet. And then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to jump over to the next chain 7. And in that fourth stitch, you're going to put a single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to chain 3 again. So 1, 2, and 3. And we are going to single crochet on the top of that double crochet that we have there. So this is what you should have so far. You want to make sure that all your chains are nice and loose. And then for the next row, we're going to chain 1 and turn. We're going to put 1 single crochet in every stitch across. So we know we have chain 3 here, so we're going to put 3 single crochets around that chain. So that's 1, 2, and 3, and then we have our single crochet right here, and then our chain 3, so we're going to put 3 single crochets around it. 1, 2, and 3, and then we have our next single crochet, so we're going to put a single crochet in it, and then we have our last chain 3, so we're going to put 3 single crochets around that chain 3, and then we're going to put 1 single crochet in our last stitch there. And that is pretty much the repeat that you're going to do for this pattern. So you have your single crochet row, and then you have your chain 7s section, this section right here, and then you're going to have above that your chain 3 sections. So I'll go ahead and do another repeat with you. So we're going to chain 1 and turn. We're going to put a double crochet into that first stitch. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to skip the next stitch and then work in the stitch after that a single crochet. Then we're going to chain 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're going to skip 3, and in that 4th stitch we're going to work a single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and here's my 4th stitch. So I'm going to put my single crochet there. And then we're going to chain 7 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we're going to skip the next 3. So 1, 2, 3, and in that 4th one I'm going to single crochet. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then in that last stitch I'm going to put a double crochet. So that's what you should have so far. So we're going to chain 1 and turn. So we're going to put 1 double crochet or 1 single crochet into that beginning stitch. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to go over to our chain 7s, and then we're going to count up 4 chains. And we're going to put a single crochet in that 4th chain. We're going to chain 3 again, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to go over to our next chain 7 and count up 4 stitches or 4 chains. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to single crochet into that chain. And we're going to chain 3 again, 1, 2, and 3. And we are going to single crochet into the top of that first double crochet, which is the last stitch. So that's what you should have so far. And then the next row is you're going to chain 1 and you're going to put 1 double crochet in every stitch. So we're going to put 1 double crochet in this beginning stitch. And then I know I have a chain 3 here, so I need to put, I meant single crochets. We're single crocheting, not double crocheting. So 1 single crochet in that beginning stitch, and we're going to put 3 single crochets around the chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to put a single crochet into the next stitch, which is the single crochet from the row below. And then we're going to put 3 more single crochets around the chain 3. Oops. And then single crochet into that next stitch. And then 3 more single crochets around the chain 3. And then single crochet into that last stitch. So that is the ruled lattice. I think it's a really nice stitch. It's definitely out of the norm. It's very it's very cool looking. So I thought I would share it with you guys today. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.